Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming to my live this morning, my live stream. My name is Sam Silver, and I am talking about an incredible solution, Silver solution, on this live this morning. And you'll have to come and watch. It's an amazing opportunity. I'm a realtor out of Southern California. I love what I do, but I actually expanded my real estate business into several opportunities for memberships. So keep watching, and we will be on in 7 minutes. I am working on some things in the background. So please let me know if you can't hear me or if you can't see me. Just comment. I'm going to run a banner as well, so you can see what we're talking about, kind of in the background here. Let's see. Here's our network schedule for Silver Solution, and please stand by. I'll be running some music here. I hope you like it. Give me a sec. I hope your Saturday is going swimmingly.
She said, baby, do you ever miss being alone? I said, hell no, I don't. She said, do you really think I'm where you belong? I said, you know. Step into the scene, just doing my thing. I'll be the last one standing. 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ollie. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my jewels can't lose, I'm own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am a champion. You're going over there, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to
words I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know the name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, and I was born to win. I am the like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say were wrecking balls inside my brain. I was screaming loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. Losing friends and I'm chasing sleep. Everybody's worried about me. In too deep. Say I'm in too deep. It's been 2 years, I miss home. There's a fire burning in my bones. Still believe. Yeah, I still believe in all those things I didn't say. Wrecking balls inside my brain. I was screaming loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. No power is turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong. I'll play my fight song. And I don't really care if nobody else believes. 'Cause I still got a lot of fight left in me. A lot of fight left in me. Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into my.
Hey, good morning. Give me 1 second. We're just starting our Zoom. And I think I'm having some issues with sound for some reason. I'm going to try to unplug and plug back in.
I just did, but you didn't hear me, so.
Oh.
Let's see how that works. All right. For some reason, that didn't work. So anyways, I'm going to have to unplug this piece here and then figure out why it's not working. But we will.
Let's see if I can.
Let's see.
That to there.
Okay, I can't start video.
All right.
Let's see.
I'm gonna tease you guys real quick.
Background.
We've got somebody working hard. See what we got coming up here real soon. I don't know if everybody can see those.
Give me a second
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Add an image.
So these are gonna be available, so everybody can just download them. We've got more coming. We'll be putting more in there on Monday for each of the solutions. We got more of the solutions data in here, but these will be shareable images where you guys can just post them on your Facebook, put your own links in there, and send people to your landing pages.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Let's see.
Yes.
And then the next step is to have cut sheets, or what I call cheat sheets, for each of the solutions. So it'll be a kind of a visual representation of each one of them. So you can just hand them out like this, like the benefits. We have one for the senior benefits, but it's kind of a boring looking little, it's very informational, but we're going to pretty it up a little bit.
Please hang in with me. I'm just doing some stuff
So
in the
Steve,
background
are
here.
you saying that we can send
One,
those
two, three.
a specific solution exclusively to someone? Is that okay?
Absolutely. We want you to be able to just focus on one solution or multiple solutions, and then we'll also have one for the business opportunity. So that in itself is a solution as well. So you'll be able to do multiple things.
Gotcha. Good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, I'm back. I just got off the phone with Thomas McRae, and he's coming on the Zoom right now. And so please be watching for the waiting room.
Okay.
I'm watching too.
So is Thomas, do we need to do a presentation for Thomas or not?
No,
Okay.
It's not necessary. Yeah. So I'll give you just a little information. Thomas is a 7-figure income earner.
Hopefully you'll like.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, that for some, I think every one of us thinks that that word network marketing has a stigma, right?
That's
We all do. And how many of us have said we would never be invited to it again? So what was your final verdict on that, Steve? Because you had a great line there.
Yeah. So, I was doing a comparison between traditional marketing and network marketing. And the comment I made to Deborah was, we can't call a potato a carrot. Things are what they are. But it is also an affiliate. And so if you look at the way I have it laid out, I really am presenting what an affiliate marketer does, right? They essentially make the connection between the consumer and the vendor. And so I think we can use that term, and that doesn't have the stigma. And then we just say, oh, by the way, you can build a team of affiliate marketers, right? So I think that would work.
I like affiliate.
Yeah, and I also like there's Thomas is here now, or he's gone now. But hey, I also like the word solution representative instead of IBO.
Yeah, so that'll stay. That'll be the official title. But for the presentation, I'll just use the term. I'll compare traditional marketing with affiliate marketing.
Hey, good to see you, Thomas.
There's Thomas.
Good talking to you last night.
So I think we should go ahead and get started. I'm showing about 6 after.
Yep.
We're not going to rush through this one. This is more for the members at this point. We don't have any new members on, so we're not going to go through the presentation. I think everybody's seen that one. What we want to do is Mark's going to present something that will relate to the letter that Micah sent out. If you haven't seen Micah's letter, check your promotions folder or your spam folder, because he made an announcement as far as the matrix. So there's some things that you're going to want to have to do. Just read the instructions in that letter. If you didn't get it, reach out to us and we can have it resent to you.
Steve, before I do that, excuse me, I want to introduce Thomas because we're not going to be doing the regular presentation. Thomas, if you can hear me, raise your hand. Because he said he was having audio problems. Thomas, raise your hand if you can hear me. All right, we'll let that go. Hey, Steve, I tried to go to the website and log in to, that link that Micah gave us for the matrix, but I don't have it with me. I don't have the login. So you're gonna have to screen share and I'll just ask you to click around.
Sure, I'll do that. So I think that's probably the best place to start. We don't have new faces here. I think we all kind of know everybody. So let me go ahead and share the screen and then go ahead.
Yeah, while you're getting set up, I wanted to lay a little foundation. I have been working on creating this matrix, I'm not exaggerating, for 13 years. And Micah was finally able to put it together exactly how I want it. And it is explosive, it's exciting, it's powerful, it's a call to action, it's everything you could imagine. Okay, so right at this is all the people here are not real. We're going to start loading this matrix this week and have it ready by the 17th. But so if you look at the top, you can see Micah just put himself there and then all the other names. Now, what Steve is doing is he's holding his mouse down and dragging around so you can kind of look different places in the matrix. All right, let's go back to where Micah's on. Okay, perfect. Now, if you look down to that fourth level, just click on one of the people, anybody. Yeah, click on that one. It'll move that one to the top. And then you will see holes in here. So go down, click one more time, go down and click on that one level. And hopefully we'll see a couple of blanket spots. Yeah, there's nobody underneath him yet. So you can go in here. Sometimes you'll have one opening, two openings, and you can learn where you need to help your group. All right, go over and click on reset over at the left there. Oh, it is populating a few people. Click on you were clicking up.
I was clicking the up lines.
He was clicking up buttons. And so even if you're down like 6, 7 levels deep and you want to go up and see who's at the top, you can also click up. All right, so over at the right, you're going to see it says search by name. Type in there Nikki, N-I-C-K-I, and her name will populate. Go and click on her name. Now that'll move her to the top. And you can see she has a couple of spaces where she needs to put people. Now, the computer places those people automatically, but she knows where she needs to spend her time now and so she can get to the next rank or the next level. The neat thing about this search feature is, let's say you have somebody you want to help that's 12 levels deep. Well, it'll take you forever. Just click down, try to find them. But here, you can just put their name in the search button. All right, click reset. We'll go back up to the top. This is live, you guys. This is real. It'll be on the 17th. You'll be able to see your matrix. You'll always, for years in this business, people would say, leaders would tell you, yeah, draw your group out every day so you see where you need to spend your time. Draw your group out every day. Well, here you don't need to. You can see your group every day.
Now, Mark, this is everybody right now because Mike is at the top, but you'll only go to yours, right? It's only the people down below you.
Well, actually, you can actually go up too. So, yeah.
Okay.
So
you can't do other downlines, so it's just
you won't
down your downline.
Unless they're in your line of sponsorship. You'll not be able to see their phone number, email, or any contact information. That'll help for any cross recruiting. But people that fall under you through spillage to help you earn more money, you'll see their name there, but you won't be able to have any contact information.
Can you, Mark? Can you not see your upline information, like going up from yourself to see who's above you, or no?
Yeah, people in your line of sponsorship, yes, you can see, because if you want to do a 3-way call or need some help, you can reach your upline.
Okay.
Yeah. So how I'm doing this? So let's just say that's you. There's a little arrow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but at the top here, I just click it, and it opens up your upline. Okay, got it. And I can keep going up.
Yeah. That way, we're all transparent. Everybody can communicate. And now the top spot here, where Micah is, that spot and the first level of 3 and the next level of 9, those are all going to, when you go in here, you're going to see it says open 1, open 2, open 3. All these spots are being held by the corporation to be filled by people that reach leadership levels. So in other words, anybody in the organization could be the master distributor. We don't use that name master anymore. We call them the ambassador. But anybody can be the ambassador. So
Do we-
what we're going to do over the next 2 to 3 months, and it's not hard to reach that level. You have to sponsor 3 people and help them become presidents, and you have to sponsor a total of 12. Anybody, it's a level playing field right now. Anybody can work hard and get one of those top 14 spots. Let me tell you the advantage of that. All these matrices are going to fill up. Steve has a plan to get us to 175,000 people by July. All these are going to fill up. Let me tell you what happens. It's 3 by 9. As everybody knows, you can only go 3 wide. So people, your 4th person falls underneath other people to help. Let's say it fills up 12 levels deep. That is $800,000 a month in income. It is exciting. So I encourage anybody to work really hard over the next 2 to 3 months. Let's explode this thing and earn one of those top spots. That's all I wanted to do, Steve.
Mark.
And Mark, does it
Yeah.
also show the ranking? We see the person's information,
Yes.
but do we see their ranking on it?
Yeah, we sure do. It'll have their, those little, now, the circles, how we look at the rankings?
Yeah.
You won't, I asked him if we could do those. You probably won't see those, but you will see their ranking, yes. And it'll be color coded. So a certain color for a certain rank.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. It finally came through. Micah did a phenomenal job. It's really, really great.
And that's just one matrix. That doesn't even include the other matrix where you're filling.
Let me talk. I'll just talk on that briefly because Mr. T here, Thomas, he likes to go by Mr. T. Hey, Thomas, I was just telling him that you're a 7-figure income earner in network marketing, and you're going to help blow this thing up with us. So, but it's in addition. Yeah, and hey, Mr. T, it's so cool because in addition to the matrix that you know about, you and I've talked about this before, and then the unilevel. So we have 2 ways. You can go wide in the unilevel as wide as you want, 12 levels deep now. When I was talking to you about this a year ago, it was only 9 levels deep, but we opened it up 12 levels deep, wide as you want. In addition to that, we pay on the matrix. So it's 2 compensation plans so everybody can win. The person that may only sponsor 3 people or the person that sponsors 100 people. It's great for everybody. And Mr. T, I'll call you in about an hour. Back to you, Steve.
Yeah, I'm going to. Is there any questions on that that we can answer?
I have a question. Matching bonuses. Oh, sorry.
Yes, there's matching bonuses too. You're going to have a lot of questions. I'll go over it in detail with you in a little bit.
Okay. One question: when we bring in somebody new and we put them in the unilevel on our top level to max out our bonus and to have more personal people, but then we come over into the matrix and we see that there are people there that need help, or how can we place that person on our front level in the unilevel and then also have say in where they go in the matrix?
Yeah, unfortunately, the matrix fills automatically from left to right, and we're not going to have it where people can place people in the matrix. It just fills up.
Okay, 'cause it was mentioned that you can click in and see who needs help or like where you need.
Right, exactly, and that's true. And what I mean by that is, let's say you personally sponsored somebody on your unilevel, so they're in your front line, but they're 5 levels deep in your matrix. You can do a search and find that person, and you can go there and see how many people they have, how many people that they need to sponsor to get them to the next level to help manage your team.
The unilevel.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we can look at their unilevel the way that it was presented that Steve just showed. That's unilevel.
Well, we just showed the matrix, but the unilevel is in your back office right now. And you can click on the person in your unilevel and it'll show how many people they have. It'll show what rank they have. So you can use both as tools to help strategize your business.
So it's really, realistically speaking, that would be the place to know where help is needed.
You can see it easier and clearer in your unilevel. Yes.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
But at the same time, go ahead.
Just for clarification, on the matrix, you had mentioned 3 by 9, but you said you can go 12 deep. So I'm trying to understand, is it a 3 by 12 matrix or a 3 by 9 matrix?
3 by 12. Sorry about that, Tony. I was referring to the way I had it before was 3 by 9, but we extended it to, and it was actually through Jane Greenwood, who's listening here. She was hounding me, and she said, Mark, please make it to 12. Please make it to 12, because that's going to attract bigger income earners for a lot more income. So thanks to Jane, we switched it to 12.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Any other questions? And if you have more later, that's fine. This isn't going to be the only time. So what I'd like to do, though, is we're going to kind of go around the room to some of the people here that are running the different solutions, so they can give you a quick summary of it, any updates, and then answer any questions on the specific solution. So let's go ahead and start with Bo, if you would. Bo, let us know what's going on with the real estate. Maybe give us a quick summary of how that solution operates.
Sure, Steve. So in real estate, we can, we're a solution to help our members save on real estate commissions, and they can save 20% off their buying side or selling side commission. So when you as a member want to buy or sell a piece of property, a home or any type of property, we can save you 20% on that. And that's on a $400,000 sale. That's like $1,800. So it's pretty cool, or more. Depends what their total commission is. So we're kind of been waiting for the new website and all the matrix and stuff to come out, and we're expecting to blow this up and recruit a lot of realtors. I want to get realtors in every state, in every county, in every city, maybe even every zip code. And I want to have you guys help bring those people in. So any realtors out there, we're gonna make this really work well. We've got some new graphics and things coming up that Steve's working on for me. It's gonna be pretty cool. Give me about 2 or 3 weeks and we'll be running.
So, Bo, if we have a member that's ready to buy or sell their home, how do they go about making that connection?
Yeah. So if you're in wherever, you name a city, if you're in Chicago and you want to sell your house, let me know. And we'll get a realtor for you. We might not have one right then now, but I'll get one for you. I've got a pretty good network myself of people, so I can get the realtor for you, and we'll save you. We'll get you your 20% savings, no problem.
May I jump in on that for a minute, please?
Absolutely.
The programming is almost finished for this realtor bank, mortgage broker and realtor bank, but I don't want to drill down too deep on this, but I will share this with you. Realtors capture future market share. The members get a realty advisor, not just a realtor for a transaction. Years of ongoing service and paying less than the 6%, 20% less. But here's the really exciting thing about this. They'll be on the website. When you join, you will have to click on this. You either name a realtor right now as your realty advisor and a mortgage broker, or you can click on I have 30 days to recruit one. About 60% of the people don't recruit one. Those members are orphans. We give those to our realtors, and they sign a connector pledge. It's not a binding agreement, because then all our members would have to have real estate licenses. But here's the beauty of this thing. It's a connector pledge. Then that member may not be ready to sell his house now, but the realtor will send him the newsletter. We'll stay in touch, market trends, just keep the person posted. And this works. I did a beta test on this 12 years ago. We exploded. So many realtors and mortgage brokers were closing deals. It was so exciting. And we're poised now to do it even better and grow even bigger. And you don't have to be a realtor to be involved in this. If you're not in real estate, don't think that this is just about real estate. But you can call a realtor and ask them if they'd like to capture future market share. And when they say yes, you get them on the phone with Bo or I, they'll join in a heartbeat. Okay, it's a unique, nobody else has ever done this. And we have proven the concept. When we release this in a few weeks, it's going to blow people away. Back to you.
Yeah, and what's going to happen right now, again, like Bo said, call Bo, but what will happen is on your dashboard, you'll have the realtor, who's my realtor with their information, mortgage broker, who's the mortgage broker with their information. So it'll be very, very simple for you to just make that contact. All right. Let's go ahead and move over to Mr. Bruce Davis. And Bruce, any updates on the insurance programs, procedures that you want to talk about?
Yeah, actually had some pretty exciting stuff happen in the past week or so. a whole bunch of enrollments, were processed through, and everything happened exactly the way it was supposed to happen. And, commissions are getting paid out, and we've got, a couple more agents coming on board. I've got a stack that I need to contact. So this is really getting a lot of traction. And something that was really cool just the other day, I got a notice that somebody in Virginia was interested in the program, and I was able to hand that off to one of the Silveris agents in Virginia, Vincent. He gets on a lot of the calls. And so it was just really cool, Steve, being able to just, reach out to Vincent and say, hey, I got a guy in Virginia. He wants to talk to somebody, would you, please take care of him? I got this very enthusiastic, absolutely exclamation point back from him, so now is really the time. I am not a New Year's resolutions person. I never have been. I've always been of the thought that if you want to do something, do it. It doesn't matter what day it is or what page of the calendar you're on, but the timing just seems right. We're at the beginning of a year. A lot of incredible enhancements and changes coming out with Silveris. I mean, now it's like I don't want to miss a call. I mean, it's like I'm running to the computer to get on to hear what new exciting announcement is today. So now's the time. Go talk to every insurance agent All right, and people are like, well, what if they're captive, and what and I just say, what, just expose them to it. Just say, look, hey, we got this thing. I don't know if it's right for you or not, but look into it, because this thing is happening. It's gaining momentum, and it's just going to keep growing. And now with everything else that you're announcing, graphics, automations, all of these tools, I mean, this is the time. The first quarter should just be explosive. So, that's my thought on this thing. And I'm always so happy to get on these meetings and just hear what's going on, and just say, now's the time. Get out there, talk to every agent. All right, if they, how it goes. If they say, I'm not interested, great, move on, then talk to someone else. So thanks for everything that you're doing. Thanks for everything that Mark's doing. Thanks for everybody jumping on the call and helping us grow, because 2023 is just going to be outstanding.
Yeah, and to Bruce's point, he's talking about share this with new people. If you've already got people in your team that have become inactive, they really need to become active now, get their subscriptions up to date. They don't even have to, at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, but all you have to do is reactivate your subscription and have them keep paying the monthly fee. If there's a backlog of things that they've missed, they don't even have to worry about that right now. They just reactivate the subscription, and then they're grandfathered in at that rate come January 17, when we introduce the new membership options. And that's going to be pretty powerful too, when you see the new membership options and the things that are included with that. It's been totally reorganized, so that's going to add a whole lot more opportunity for everybody.
Yeah, just
hey, Steve.
Go ahead.
Mark Simons. Okay, yeah, another young man is coming on now. Michael Young. Okay, so he'll be on just in a minute. Okay, because he's looking at the site, coming on the site. I just wanted you to know that, hey, I'm a player from the MLA. You know that because I'm Mr. T. All right, back to you.
Yeah, let me just tell you something about Mr. T. He came on board about a year ago and recruited the heck out of this thing, and I didn't have the matrix done. Mr. T and I were on the phone every day. He was having me draw out the whole matrix for him every day, and he sponsored tons of people. So what Steve was talking about, we need to go back to those people, have them activate, because they'll be grandfathered in at $19.95 a month, and it's going up January 17th. So we have a lot of work to do in the next week to bring all those people back. Same thing with Bobby Hunter. He sponsored 88 people. He and I have a lot of work to do before the 17th. So it's this is going to just absolutely explode. So like I mentioned, the significance of this, and like what Bruce is talking about, Bruce has told me that in a few months, now that we've rolled out the insurance program, it's going to be, the final expense insurance part of it. It's Bruce's organization alone will have 10,000 people. You want to work really hard to be in one of those top 14 spots because the monthly is just ridiculous. Back to you, Steve.
Hi, thanks, Mark. So I'm gonna have Cammie share a little bit about what's going on with her solution. And I'll just say that January 17th is the launch of the new website. So everything's going to go active at that point, new membership options. And this whole launch is what's really been kind of creating a backlog for some of these exciting solutions that we have. So as cool as the new website is going to be on January 17th, look out, because then we're going to start finalizing these other solutions that we've talked about, like the health share that's coming up. So things are going to change very quickly here throughout January and February.
So wait, before you bring Cammie on, I've got to interrupt you, and I'll tell you why. Because Steve and Mike and I were on a Zoom call with the head guy at Health Perks, or one of our current solutions, Health Perks, and we are strategizing. He gave us a presentation that he's going to give to our health share contact. He's very familiar with the health share world, and this is a benefit, vision and dental, that health share doesn't provide. Health share, well, the person that brought this to us, a friend of Cammie's, his name is Patrick. He said, Mark, you'll have 1,000 people a week joining Solveris because of health share alone. And we're working really hard to make that is the best it can be. I'll try to stay quiet. Back to you, Steve.
No, that's okay. Remind me, Mark, if we have time to share what we've learned about NowSite and the incredible upgrade that NowSite is going through. It'll blow your mind. So somebody remind me near the end here to share that. Cammie, let's turn that over to you now and let us know what's going on with your charitable gifting of real estate.
Well, thanks for asking, Steve. And I'm going to be sending you and Micah and Mark a message today about this. So if you go to our website, charitable gifting of real estate specialist is $400. But through Solveris, even at the free customer level is where we're going to give it for $195. So the $195, we're going to split that 50% going to Solveris through the 12 levels. So the first person, the person that brings that person in will get $40-50, and then the rest of it will be split on down through.
And sorry to interrupt, Cammie, this is going to be mainly for real estate agents or anybody?
Well, thank you for asking. So when we first created this whole product, charitable gifting of real estate was for realtors. It was a way for realtors to get full commission listings and to help their community. And, every donation of real estate in order to get the cash to the nonprofit world needs to be sold. And so that's where real estate agents come in. However, after a year of doing the class, we realized that half the people that come to it are the nonprofits and the fundraisers and insurance people and financial advisors. In other words, it's all the people who want to see this shift of funding happening for the nonprofit world. So it's not just for realtors, it's for people who are it may not be for every business person, but it's certainly for the business people that want to do business with realtors. It's a value add. Our mortgage companies and title companies want to host these events because they want to bring value to the realtors that they're working with. And they also want to be able to do it for the nonprofits in their marketplace. There's 1.5 million nonprofits, and they all need to know about this. And the reason that a nonprofit or a financial advisor, any of these folks would want to become certified as a charitable real estate specialist is because they go on a map that we have, and it's getting ready to be automated, Steve. The certification and the map, when you do it, you get on the map, and that way everybody knows who is a good player to reach out to, who wants to partner and promote together.
Okay, so Mr. T here might be looking at this going, man, I'm going to blow this up, but I don't want to be a specialist. Can I just refer people over through Solveris and still get compensated? What's the answer to that one?
Well, there you go. So even if Mr. T's friend, the realtor, even if they don't become a solutions representative, even if they join as just a free customer, he's still going to get that $50 for bringing them to the table. They're not going to make any money unless they upgrade. So the reason that we want to make this a discount for even our non-paying customers is because we know that when they see what we're doing, they're going to say, wait a minute, you mean when I bring in the realtors that I know and the financial advisors and the nonprofits and everyone, I can get paid for that? Well, yeah, if you are a solution representative. So everyone can, just like we've talked about before, even if you're not in real estate, even if you're not in insurance, even if you don't know anything about senior solutions or solar, you can still make money from all those solutions because there's millions of people who are.
Yeah, we have people certified that are champions and specialists that have no affiliation to the real estate industry at all, that are just heart-centered, concerned citizens of the United States that see the benefits and want to make an impact in their communities.
And so just one last thing, that the specialist is the beginning package. It's the first thing people do. But we will also, as those people are in, when they upgrade to what we call charitable real estate champion, which is a $997 on our website, $997 for the year, and includes custom marketing and training and live strategy, etc. We're going to give $250 of that to Solveris. And of course, it's going to go through the whole 12 levels, and we'll work out what that looks like. But the point is there's money to be made here by introducing people. Even if being a realtor is not your thing, it is for 2 million people in this country. So feel free to share.
Steve, I've got to jump one more thing. That is, Mr. T was bringing in several people every day. We're going to go back to all these people. There's about 1,300 people that are kind of dormant within our system that we're going to be going back to. Now, here's Mr. T coming back because we're ready for him. A gentleman right above him is Greg Gill. He's a retired attorney. And when he was in too, back when Mr. T was, and he also, we weren't ready for him either. Bo and I did a 3-way call with him yesterday. He said he's going to be one of the first CEO solution representatives. The people that are coming back around now because we're ready. Oh my goodness, it's like holding the tiger by the tail. Back to you.
Thanks, Mark. So I want to talk a little bit about the health perks, and then Mike and I have said we don't want to bring out the solutions and go public with them until they're ready to roll out. But we've already talked about the health share that's up and coming, and that's going to happen very quickly right after the website launches. That's one of our top priorities. But it relates really well with our health perks program, because the health shares, they don't have, dental and vision. And so there's a little gap in that one. So everybody that is on the health share program really will need the health perks solution. So those things you would probably sell as a bundle. So if somebody comes to Solveris with the thought that, hey, I can get inexpensive health insurance like product with the health share, immediately you would want to bundle them up with the health perks for $17.95 so they can get the discounts on the vision and the hearing and so forth. Now, Marissa, you've experienced a little bit using the health perks program. Would you be willing to share your experience?
Yes, I do. I did the crown in my tooth for one tooth. It's supposed to be $2,200, but with my discount card, it's only $800. And for cleaning and X-ray and stuff like that, I paid instead of $178 that I usually pay. With the discount card, I only pay $57. And for the LASIK, with my daughter was here from New Zealand, and she's always wearing glasses since 10 years old. So we got her a LASIK surgery, and it was supposed to cost us $5,200, but with a discount card, we got it for $3,000. So we save up $2,000 for all that.
So Marissa, how much do you have to pay monthly for that family
I
coverage?
Paid, for the health perks, I didn't pay for that $19.95, but I only paid $17.95 a month, and it's worth it.
And they still covered your daughter.
They covered travel discount, except for the counseling. Counseling is in the premium one, the $19.95, but the $17.95 is enough for me because everything is there, telemedicine and
and then
stuff.
With the health perks, you also then get access to the travel package, right?
Oh yes, it is. Yeah, they have a travel discount, hotels and flights.
Great
Steve,
program.
Steve,
Yes,
regarding the health share, there's a lot of people here.
Wait, can I ask the question, please?
Sure.
Mr. T. when you say 1795, is that 1,795 or is
You
that
would-
$17?
You would think so. It's worth 1,700. It's $17.
$17.95.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now I
I was
want to
in
jump.
insurance
It's a
40
monthly
years ago.
charge, $17.95 a month.
Yeah,
Yes,
and also, Mr. T, I got to share this with you regarding the health share. It's not health insurance. With the affordable health plan, with Obamacare, people that were earning money were having to pay a lot more. We have one example that Patrick gives where he was paying $2,700 a month for a family of 4. With our health share, it went down to $600. And it's just unbelievable. And when you see the video that we're putting together, we have a video right now. I'll send it to you that Patrick did. He shows the card, he shows the receipts, he shows his back office and how much money is there. It's really cool, this health share. Steve?
Yeah, and Michael, did that answer your question in the chat? You were asking if we have health coverage. That's what this health share program is. And it's going to be phenomenal, especially paired up with the health perks. So unmute, Michael, if we didn't answer your question. Any other questions on the health perks program? Carol Sue, I see both your hands up.
Yes, thank you. I had another question before that, but on the health perks, if someone has free medical already, such as Medi-Cal, which includes kind of everything, dental, vision, everything for free, how can it benefit us?
Yep. Steve, do you want me to take that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, and I can add to it if you want, but go for it.
No, then, okay. Well, I was just going to suggest that we send that message to Brian at Health Perks, but go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, so my wife's a nurse of 30 some years, and she works for Providence Medical Center. So we have a Providence health plan, great health plan, but I still have to wait a long time if I want to go see a doctor. If I want to get a prescription refilled, the silly doctor wants me to come in and get a whole physical or something like that just to get a prescription. For this health perks program, you can call doctors on there. You have the telemedicine. You want to get a prescription refilled, you can get that refilled. So it's a big time saver. Plus, I feel like I have a little bit more control in that sense. When I go into the doctor's office, they're kind of like, you need to do this, you need to do this, and we want to do all these tests. With this, I can stay away from the doctor's office. I have the catastrophic insurance if I need it. But if there's just little things that I want to take care of with my health, I can use this format for that. That's the benefit to me. Others may have other ideas on how it's helping them. If you do, please share.
Also, my question is, can you get better care rather than just have to go to the ones that they allow? Can you go to any doctor and the doctor of your choice, etc.?
No, that's going to be with the health share program. With the health share program, you could go anywhere in the country and you're covered.
Any doctor.
Yeah.
Any doctor.
If only I were in the country.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So again, those details we're going to roll out after we have the website all taken care of, because we want it to where when we give you the information, here's the details, and you go talk to somebody, you can send them right to the landing page, your landing page, and they can sign up. We'll be rolling out some information prior to that so you can educate yourself, but that's our goal. Yes, sir. Mr. T.
Okay. What I want to ask you is, you mentioned the word global. Are you global? Is this going to be global by the 17th of this month?
Mark, I don't know if I use that one. Maybe you threw that word out. So go ahead and explain.
Yeah, let me touch on that. Several of our current solutions are global right now, but a lot of them aren't. And what we do, we're rolling out 3 countries right now: the Philippines, Ghana, and Nigeria. And the people there that just came on board, we are giving them an override to bring in local solutions like ours, but they're there. And there's certain hoops we have to jump through. Micah takes care of all the, with a new country, you have to send them your comp plan, send them your legal documents. There's a lot of hoops we have to do. But we are global right now with several of our solutions, and we are opening up new countries all the time with all the details.
Yeah.
How many solutions do you have currently?
Yeah, we have like 13, but we have 3 more that are like we're going to be putting on here probably this month. It's up to Steve. Steve is our CEO. Steve is working.
Yeah, and I've got a list of about 10 solutions now that are backlogged that need to be vetted out, formalized, and then introduced. But we have 3 that are coming up very quick. And as far as the global, the one solution that we have, it's one solution, but really multiple solutions, is the Silveris Academy. And that's our education platform where we have online courses for business development and personal development. That's where Dusty has his courses. So any online courses that we put in there, those are global. Anybody in the world can access those courses and share them. And so I see we have a lot of members that have some great ideas on getting courses available for like India and Africa and all places, get them all translated, because there's huge populations over there that would be able to access those.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to you again. Hold on for a minute. I'm sorry. Can a person come in and pay by the year from day one and have these benefits? And is there a discount for that?
This is a great idea from a member from the field that Steve, the group, the officers will talk about that. I think that's a very strong potential. Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here, I want to mention just 2 things, and I'll stay quiet for a while. One thing on what Bruce, all of our solutions are either unique, they're always the best deal, and we've negotiated the best deals, but exclusive. Let me tell you what Bruce has done for our final expense insurance program. East of the Mississippi, exclusive rights for this program. And he has talked to so many insurance agents. He's been in it 34 years. He's never seen anything like what we've put together with this nonprofit. It is a game changer. And so that's incredible that Bruce is able to do that for our company. Okay. Oh, and another one that's global, Steve, and you can talk about this, might be good timing, the AI.
Yeah. So the AI, which is NowSite. And in the past, we have been discouraging people from calling NowSite AI because the way we use it is really just a database, right? We're accessing a huge database of leads. We filter them out based on the criteria, and it gives us the information. We met with Justin last week, and he showed us what's up and coming. It's in beta right now for NowSite. And when you go onto the NowSite platform, we use it kind of partial features. They have a full featured version where you can create websites, create email lists, and so forth. You can go in there and pop up an email, and you want to create an email. He showed us this online, and he clicked a little button that said AI, and it pops up a little window, and he says, create a story about a young person learning cryptocurrency. And we're sitting there watching this thing pop out paragraph after paragraph with a very well-written story about a young person learning cryptocurrency. And he's like, you know what? Let's make it a little shorter and a little more funny. So he types it, make it shorter, make it funny. And it deletes it, reprints a whole new one with humor in it. And it was very well written. So now that to me is actually AI. You could go out there, and if you need to create a mailing list, whether you use it in NowSite, create it, and then put it in your own CRM, that works. But you don't have to spend the hours and hours and hours of writing this stuff yourself or hiring somebody to create your content for you. And that's going to be available at no additional cost in NowSite. It's a different version. It's a little bit of an upgraded version, but it's available there. So that's an amazing tool that will be available for our members as well.
And Mr. Smith,
okay, wait. Can I ask a question, please?
Okay.
Mark, please. On the final expense, okay, I just want to talk about that for a minute because I was an insurance agent for 13 years before I retired. But anyway, on that alone, will a person have to get a license again in order to be able to sell it to anybody globally?
Bruce, would you like to respond to that? Did you hear Mr. T?
Would love to respond to that because here's the 2 different approaches to the final expense program. One, you have an insurance license because for the final expense program, you must meet with the individual face to face because of the nature of the program. No telesales, no Zoom meetings. You must meet face to face with the individual, and you must be licensed in the state in which they reside, not the state that you're meeting them in. Okay? This has come up repeatedly regarding Florida, because if someone is from Pennsylvania visiting relatives in Florida and they want to enroll in the program, and you're licensed in Florida where you're meeting them, but not Pennsylvania where they live, you cannot write the individual. Okay? So this brings up the second aspect of the program. This is why you would want to build a network of insurance agents underneath you, because you could be sitting in whatever state you live or Belize, okay? And you could have agents in the 20 states that we're operating in right now, which is going to be expanded in 2023. And you could have all of these different agents in the 20 different states, and they're going out and they're meeting face to face with people. And because of the Solveris matrix, you are now receiving the overrides on the policies that are being written. So you can personally produce, all right, or you can just build a network of people. So do I have a license, all right? Am I licensed in all 20 states? No, all right. However, what if I'm Cammie or Alan and they don't have an insurance license, but they still want to receive beach money in their e-wallet? So they're out doing their charitable solutions, and they've got a network of insurance agents out there helping people through the final expense program. And then they go into their e-wallet and go, where did all this money come from? Well, it came from the network of insurance agents who are individually licensed and meeting with people face to face, closing deals. So at this point in time, is it a global solution? No. All right. We are operating in 20 states in the United States. All right. So I don't know if that completely answers your question. I saw a thumbs up. So it sounds like I probably at least came close. All right. So this is why the matrix is so important, because Bruce, I don't know anything about insurance. I don't want to know anything. I got people calling me, hey, I was on the Solveris meeting and I heard you talking about this. Should I go get my insurance license? I don't know. I mean, are you sitting around with nothing to do? You know? Well, no, I got 2 businesses that I'm currently running. Well, then it sounds like you probably would not want to go get your insurance license, but go and recruit a bunch of agents and have them underneath you. Go and do what you specialize in, and nobody ever gets too bummed out about free money. So, I mean, if you are, maybe you should be doing something else. But, you know, I'm a big fan of, I want to be sitting on a beach in the Philippines and know that there's a cash machine supporting my lifestyle while I'm snorkeling. But that's just me.
Very good, Bruce. Very good. You answered it very scientifically. And I love it. And I was an insurance agent for like 13 years before I retired in 1997. And I was making $190,000 a week. Do you feel me now? Thank you, Mr. T, for you.
Thanks for flexing. I always appreciate it. Usually it's Bobby Smith flexing on me, but you know what? That's okay. Thank you.
And just before we get to other questions, and Frank, I don't know if you've been on the Zooms where we've talked a little bit more about the membership options, but when we formally announce all of that on the 17th, we will have a free customer option. So you can bring anybody into Solveris as a free customer, and they'll be able to access all of our solutions, most of them at a discount. So that's a great recruiting, great recruiting opportunity.
But they won't be able to make money on the matrix.
Correct. They'll be a customer only, but they'll be in the system. And so then if they want to upgrade at some point to become a solutions representative, you'll get credit for that. And then they'll be in the matrix and start getting compensation.
Now, what's the difference between the $17.95 and the $19.95? Can you go over that for a minute, please?
For the health perks, my understanding, and again, Marissa somehow found a way around it. My understanding was 1795 was the individual, 1995 was for the family.
Oh,
But
no,
Marissa,
no. Actually, 1795 is for family without the counseling.
Okay.
So everything is there: dental, vision, hearing, lab test, MRI, CT scan, and travel discount. But without the counseling, it's 1795 per family. And then for the 1995 as a premium, you have additional counseling.
Got it.
And of course, the 1795 and 1995 all has that except for the counseling. So diabetic supplies is also included for this.
Hey, Steve, let me jump in there for a minute, because what we've done, Mr. T and everybody, is we've negotiated these incredible deals. Like the 1795, I'm paying, the company's paying $10.30 for it. So there's a nice margin in there that we pay out commissions to. Our solutions are commissionable. So that's very exciting.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want to go next.
There was a question. There was a question here, and then we'll let Mr. T ask his, from Jane Greenwood. Mark, I'll let you answer this. I think it's an easy one. If you know at this time how we get compensated with our team with Next Gen REI, the info would be appreciated.
Sure. And a lot of people don't know what Next Gen REI is either. This is about, we have the most high energy, incredible public speaker, brilliant real estate guy. His name is Keith, and he brought a solution to us that is just through Cami, by the way. And it's only $195, and what he provides for that is over the top. I might have Alan talk about it just briefly, but when people get paid like this, and Keith is actually losing money on it. He charges $1,500 for this. He speaks on the stage with people like from Shark Tank and the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. The guy's amazing. His video is on our website right now. But now here to answer the question. So of the $195, Keith gets $50. The person that sells the package gets $50. And then the rest of the Solaris takes about $20, and the rest of it's paid out 12 levels deep. Did that answer the question?
Yeah, and then let me add what the program is, Mark. For $195, he takes 30 days. It's a course that you go in with him. And Alan, you can go, maybe I'll let Alan dive deeper into this and explain it. But it's essentially a solution to help people learn how to facilitate investments and get paid for it and make a career out of it if they want. Alan, do you want to jump in and explain your experience? Because
Sure. Before Alan does, I want to share this real quick, because it's a one-time $195. It's not monthly, and it's ongoing. It's like for life. But it also combines what we call beyond living. And it doesn't, to buy real estate, you don't have to use your own money, your own credit. Keith puts up the money. When you find the project, he'll put up the money. But it's beyond that. And I want to just share briefly. Beyond Living is about helping veterans and kids, and like, for example, the kids that age out of foster care at 22 years old, about 70% of those live on the street. Within 2 years, 20% of those are in jail. And this program offers a place where people can live. We teach them skills. If you know somebody, this is really great, I'll quit with this, but through this program, you're taught how to, let's say you know somebody that rents a house. He's an investor, has a rental. You just approach him and say, okay, so you're earning $2,000 a month right now. How would you like to earn $6,000 a month on the same rental? Because we go in there, we get government grants, we put several people in there, we put in new furniture, we fix the house up, and then we have all these people living there, and it generates $6,000. So if you bring in that house, you get $300 a month, just every month off from that rental. Part of the nonprofit gets the money. And I'm giving a lot of too much information without the details. I'm so excited. But Alan, if you'd like, Alan's in the program, so let's let Alan share a little bit about what he's learning with Keith.
Yeah, it's actually financially more lucrative than that. Like, you can set up a Beyond Living home as, like, you find it. There's basically 3 parts of Keith's program. As a finder is what we become when you start out, and you go, he gives you the parameters of what to look for. He gives you all the training of how to filter through to find the appropriate types of properties that are worth investing in. He'll invest his money in it. We just have to find them. And then there's a facilitator. Well, once you find the property, you'll bring the homeowner together with the facilitator, and the facilitator will explain everything numbers wise about how much an income will be for the homeowner. Let's say they own a home and it costs $2,000 a month just for them to own, Keith could turn that home easily into $3,500 or $4,000 a month easily. And if it's a beyond living home, we're talking $2,200 on average per bedroom. So, and it's actually slightly less than that, because let's say a 5-bedroom house, it'll be $2,200 per bedroom for the first 4 bedrooms, and they would house homeless people, give them jobs, training, some type of vocational or business training, and they would be able to pay for this the home. The home would generate $2,200 for the first 4 bedrooms, which would be $8,800, and then another $1,100 for the 5th bedroom, where a home manager goes in that operates and runs the home, that makes sure everyone's doing, all their hours of training, all their types of training, whatever it is. They manage the whole home, and that type of home right there will bring in $9,900 per month. Now, if the owner owned that home for $2,000 per month, the difference they would split with the homeowner. So the homeowner would get half of that. So we're talking big money for the homeowners. So the homeowners, once they hear these numbers, more than 75% of them participate. And then the other half will be split between you and the facilitator. And then if you bring it, let's say you contact the home as being listed by a real estate agent, and the real estate agent would get paid a commission for the home if they listed it and sold it for $10,000. Well, we can offer them through Keith's program, $300, $400, $500 per month for 5 years, which would turn into $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 over time. But they have to be willing and understanding to make a residual income rather than a one-time cash payment. But it's powerful. I've got probably 130 properties right now in the pipeline. We're reviewing anywhere from 10 to 20 a day, and the money it's astronomical once you apply the numbers to it. But it's something that anybody can do. You don't have to be an expert in real estate. He gives you all the tools, all the training, just to do that little bit of finding. There's a finder, there's a facilitator. That's it, and it's really simple.
Awesome.
Can I ask my question now, please? Oh.
Absolutely. Real quick, I apologize, but this took a long time, but it was great questions. I've got an 11 o'clock Zoom that I have to jump on that it's really critical. So I'm going to turn this over to Bo and Mark and let you guys run it and answer the questions. But on my behalf, at least, thanks everyone for showing up. This was a great session. I hope everybody learned a lot. So, Bo, I think you're host, right? Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah. I was just going to remind you, make Bo the actual host. Make Bo or me the host.
Okay, not co-host, but host.
Yeah, make us a host.
All right, Bo, you are host. So when I click stop, we should be good.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Did you record the meeting?
No, I didn't hit record.
Okay.
That's okay. That's fine.
That's right. All right, everyone. Thank you, and stay on.
And Bruce has to bounce too. So thank you, Bruce.
And
okay, this is
if you want a copy of the recording, I do have one. But I came in late. I came in late because I had trouble getting in.
Okay, excellent.
Okay. What I like to say is hypothetical, but this is hypothetical. All understand. This is Mr. T talking. Please do not use the following words in your discussions. Do not use the word invest or investors or investments, because if you don't have a securities license, like I do, then you can go to jail on those words alone. So please avoid using the following words: invest, investment, investors, anything to that effect, please. That's the
title of the program is real estate investing, so that's kind of difficult. REI program, real estate investment program.
But you're not looking for investors.
Just so we're clear.
Tell them you're not asking for investors.
Yeah, we're not looking for investors. Actually, he is the investor. We're just the bird dog, the finder.
You're not gathering money.
Okay, Mark, you want to keep going?
Sure. Okay. So we could go all day. This has been extremely productive. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay here for more additional questions. I do want to share this. Silveris has grown from when Mr. T was involved night and day. And I'm going to share this because some people may not do it. There are 10 officers. We're all owners of the company now. you can see, get a feel for some of the people involved, and it's huge. And we're debt free. The company's debt free. We're capitalized. The commission engine, all the software that runs everything, is debt free. And the Micah, you know Micah, Mr. T, he's the one running it all. And what he's done for this company is just unbelievable. And so it's just really exciting. Okay, so any other questions on any other solutions?
Well, I'd like to say up front, Jane Greenwood, I would like her to know I love her. Don't worry, I knew her for over 30 years, and she knows me very well. Am I correct? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Faith.
Okay, we have a question from Carol Sue. Go ahead, Carol.
Yeah, because I wasn't finished what I was on last time. I got, so, okay, my question, now I can lower my hand. Simple question. When you talk about re-registering, I don't understand what that means. We have to go in and redo the whole thing all over again, or what?
No, I'll take that. We sponsored a lot of people that are inactive right now. You're not one of those. So
that's what I needed to know.
Okay, got it.
So I don't have to, and I will, just to let you know personally, I think I saw something saying you want me to come up with the rest right now, and we will do that.
And let me touch on that right now too. Well, we have an angel membership program that's going to be going away very soon. So like people like Carol Sue, she's an investor. And she buys lots of real estate and powerful. Well, there's several people like her. I know, look at Mr. T is grimacing. But we have an angel membership program that includes royalties out of the subscription. And if you're interested in that, it's in the back office. And also you can just reach out to me directly.
Well, I want to
my question to Mr. T. My question to Mr. T is, if we are investors because we buy property, aren't we allowed to call ourselves investors?
Yes. But what I want to say is that
go ahead.
So what I want to add real quick here is that we do have an angel investor program for Silveris, and it's only allowed to be done by members. You got to be a member to invest, and the return on it, Mark can talk to you about it. Mr. T, if you want to know about it.
Tell you what, it's really not, instead of the term investor, it's an angel membership. And I'd rather not go into the details. If you want some information about it, just reach out to me. What I'd like to focus on in the meeting is solutions, or the comp plan, or training people how to reach out to people. I really want people to benefit from that. So anybody else have any questions? Well, I would say if you've been listening, that this has been a phenomenal hour. The questions and the answers, the team and the support. Thank you, Alan. Of course, Bruce has gone now, and Steve. You couldn't possibly hire all the consultants that you have in your back pocket. All of the officers are CEOs in their own right, in their own industry. It's just a really like-minded group of people that are really going somewhere. And I'll close with this. Well, before I do, I'm going to tell you our meetings are Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So definitely join us next Tuesday and bring guests because we have a leaderboard system in several categories. And just by coming to the meeting, you get points. By bringing a guest, you get points. And these points turn into money. Like Deborah, who's not on the call here today, I don't think. But anyway, she was at the top of the leaderboard last month. She made almost $1,000. And all she did was sponsor 4 people. We're paying out a couple thousand a day in commissions. I mean, we're going to be paying out 100,000 a day in commissions, and we pay daily just in a few months. So you'll definitely want to get on the train. So anyway, next Tuesday, please join us. And all I can say from my heart is I really can't believe this is happening. I've been working on this for so many years, and it isn't about me. That's why I haven't stepped down. I've stepped aside. I'm not the CEO. People like Steve and Micah have a skill set for running a company. I'm a promoter. I'm an idea man. I love to recruit. I love to talk to people, but I don't like to dot the I's and cross the T's. I can do it, but we have the right people to do it now. So we're 100% different than when you were with us before, Mr. T. So with that, I'm going to wish everybody a beautiful weekend. Thank you for being here, buddy. I'm just so excited about it. And I'm going to say, have a great weekend, everybody. And thank you.
We'll see you Tuesday.
God bless to all, and to all, God bless.
Thank you, Mr. T.
You're welcome.